This is Margaret Lee, Special People and Places, and today I'm with a very special person, Yolanda Talbert, and at a special place. The place was so beautiful on Smith Lake, but when we drove up here, we didn't even know where to park because now, instead of having columns on 2 sides, you have columns on 4 sides. I said, Larry, where's the entrance? He said, I don't know. He said, oh, here are some cars parked.
Yes, it does. It's 4-sided, and it was actually designed after Oak Alley, which is in Vatron, Louisiana, a very historic, beautiful place.
Oh, my gosh. It is just a showstopper. Well, show us around.
I would love to. Let's start.
Start this way first, and then we won't turn around. So, which door do you come in and use all the time? This one or that one?
This one. This one. There are many to come in, but this one is the one we typically use.
Okay. So many doors. This is so impressive. It's just breathtaking.
Thank you so much. I have to tell you, though, that every single thing on the first and second floor that looks like a door is actually, a window actually is a door. Every bedroom and every bathroom goes out to a porch on the first and second floor.
My goodness. Oh, this is so impressive. Now, this is still decorated from a wedding Saturday night.
Yes, it is. We do weddings, a lot of weddings outside. We do the ceremonies outside by the lake. We do a lot of receptions inside. And, of course, for inclement weather, we can move the weddings inside. But some girls typically will choose to do it inside as well. So
beautiful. So this is not only an entrance hall. Now, this is where this is your ballroom.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness. I just noticed, there are 4 fireplaces in here.
Yes, there are 4 fireplaces in the grand hall here, and there are 9 in the house.
Oh my! It is so beautiful.
Thank you so much. We are so proud.
And any bride would just love having their wedding here.
I love it when they tell me that when they drive through the gate that it takes their breath away, because that's what we want to do. And we also do corporate events and other types of parties, but this certainly lends itself to beautiful, wonderful weddings.
What do you want to show us first?
Okay. Typically, when we have a wedding, this is where our brides get ready. This room here, which has great views of the lake. And then here's the restroom, the bathroom where she uses. What I love about this bathroom, first of all, it takes great pictures because of the color. But then, as you can see, what a beautiful view here, just right out here at the fountain. And when a bride stands right here, she can see herself all the way around. She can.
Oh my goodness, it's difficult to film it here because you see everything.
That's right, you see yourself all the way around. Hey, and sometimes that's not so good.
But I loved, and the plantation blinds.
Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, they were custom made for the house. We bought the house from the original owner and builder. Great house, and we bought it from him, and everything in the house was just so beautifully done.
Oh, it is, and just the perfect showplace for weddings.
Thank you. We think so.
Weddings are your specialty, aren't they?
They are. They are certainly our specialty. We love having a house full of happy people. It's a wonderful, wonderful business to be in. But we love having our house full of people in any capacity.
You always did,
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. This is an office study originally, and what we do here a lot of times is we will have extra seating in here or do a groom's area in here, and we move some of the furniture out if need be for larger crowds. So, and it's also my office, as you can see.
It's just breathtaking.
Well, thank you so much. What I think so wonderful about the property is the whole 17 acres. There's just not a bad view. And there's not a bad place from a photographer's point of view. So everything is just really beautifully photographic.
Well, I guess you're right. Photographers probably have a hard time choosing a spot.
They do. They tell us that all the time, that that's very difficult for them. And I always encourage them to come out early because there's so much here to get great photographs with that I want them to come out and be able to see everything and be able to get great photos that day.
Your table is still from Saturday night?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we did clean up the messy food. But, but yeah, this was the table set up for Saturday night for our bride. And this is our dining room, which is where we typically serve food. Occasionally we will serve it outside on the porches, but most of the time the food is served in here.
Oh, I could just imagine that bride. I know she was so excited.
Well, she seemed happy. We were really happy to have her. And what a great family. We always have great families. So it's a wonderful thing.
Oh, yo, how beautiful.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll take you guys upstairs and show you there's lots more.
Oh, yo. I'm happy to see it all dressed up for it. This is great to show this. Oh, my, yo. Well, just like Smith Lake, you had a third floor for the groomsmen. It was just perfect.
Start this direction. We have 2 bedrooms here and 2 bathrooms on this side. We do. We'll rent out the whole house for brides if they want it. Here's a bedroom and bath here.
For a destination wedding, they can bring the parents and just be right here.
We have had, when we first bought it back in November, the second wedding I booked was a little bride from Maryland who is going back to Alaska. Her fiance is in Alaska. So I am thrilled to be able to say that we're booking a destination wedding here from Alaska. You know? So Alabama has a lot to offer.
Just look at the views everywhere. You're right.
It is. From every angle, it seems as though there's just a beautiful view. And what I love about this, the house particularly, is the porches being so wide and so roomy. It just feels so comfortable and so homey. And then you have these beautiful views to walk out and look at. It's just amazing. And I have said this so many times. I often wonder, I thought, this is so beautiful here. It's so amazing here. How much better heaven's going to be.
A perfect way to put it, yo, because I know you and Robbie are such a fine Christian couple. We were impressed from you from day one. That was about, what, 2004 or 5 we met you, maybe?
Probably so. Maybe even a little earlier than that. Yeah, but I would say we've been friends for a good while now, so.
Yo, you said you found this on the Internet.
Yes, we did. We did. I saw it years ago on the Internet, fell in love with it. And like I said, it's a God story because I really never thought we would be able to be here in such a beautiful place. But God had different plans, and I'm so glad He did.
We are too. And how did you feel when you actually moved in here?
Wow. I was overwhelmed. And as I looked around and I drove through the gates for the first time, I thought, it's beautiful in pictures, but it is amazing in person. It's peaceful. It's so serene. And the first thing that came to my mind is, how great thou art.
Oh, my. What a great story, yo.
And I'd seen all the pictures online, but to come here and see it in person, it's just so full of surprises everywhere you look. So it's just such an amazing property.
Oh, my goodness. It is that family. What a bonus now.
They do enjoy it. They do.
Oh, my.
Nothing like seeing my little grandchildren out here riding their little bikes and watching them swim and just doing it. And they love to go on a boat ride. But it was so great to have all the family here, staying here, and we just had a blast. It was great.
Now, there were 2 sons.
Josh and Ben are my 2 stepsons.
Ben's the younger one?
Yes, he's the senior at Alabama.
Okay.
And then I have 2 children that live in Helena. One lives in Helena, son lives in Helena, his name is Dale, and a daughter that lives in Alabaster, her name is Candace. Go to the 3rd floor. I have a wonderful surprise up there for you. And it's always a wonderful surprise for our guys, and you'll see why.
Okay.
What's really fun about this room is it gives guys so much to do for the day, because we all know that men and guys just kind of tolerate weddings, you know.
Oh, they do. You know what our son said?
What's that?
Weddings are for women. Mm-hmm. He said, weddings are when you take a 5-minute deal and make a 30-minute ordeal out of it.
I think it's gone more from 5 minutes to 5 hours. Because they have to get here early, they have to get dressed, they have to have something to do. So they love coming up here and playing the games and watching television and just relaxing. What's really cute to me is at several of the weddings during a rehearsal, I'll have groomsmen walk up to me and say, "Do you mind if we come early to the wedding tomorrow?" And I will tease them and say, "Are you serious? Did I just hear groomsmen say they want to come early to a wedding?" Well, yeah, I mean, like, we want to play pool, and we want to play air hockey, and we want to play cards. So that's a really cool thing to hear. Is I love for them to be able to come and enjoy it.
And after the bride's family books this place and they get here, it must be such a surprise. For maybe the groom sees it before, but the groomsmen, when they bring them here, aren't they proud?
They are so excited to be here. They really are. They love being here. They'll even bring their fishing poles and fish. We've had all kinds of fun things going on before the weddings, and that's what makes this place so special. And this particular floor is like a house all in of itself. There are 4 bedrooms up here. There are 2 bathrooms in the middle of the 4 bedrooms, and there's also a full kitchen over here.
Oh my gosh!
And as you see, there's a spiral staircase here.
Oh, you have that again!
There's a porch on the very top of the house.
Oh, yo. No wonder. Now, see, all the girls out there, you'll get your groom here well before time. You'll have no trouble getting your groom to the wedding.
We've teased. We've had a couple of brides say, well, in fact, many brides say, the only problem is getting them out of here and down to the reception and ceremony.
I can't believe there's even a kitchen up here for them.
There is, and it's great. They will bring their snacks and bring their drinks and just enjoy the day.
Oh, we do want to go upstairs.
It's a porch. There's a porch on the top.
And a view.
Mm-hmm. A beautiful view.
Now, Yo is going to show us the view from the porch on the top of the house.
Absolutely beautiful views from up here.
Oh, oh,
it's precious, isn't it? And as you can see, we have the beautiful barn over here. This property has over a mile of white fences on it, which I think are so beautiful. And we have 6 acres over here. We have a 6-acre pasture on the other side of the drive. And then the island is about 6 acres, give or take. 17 to 18 acres is what we have.
Oh, it is just picture perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. We think so.
How many square feet is in the house?
There's over 11,000 square feet in the house. There are 9 bedrooms. Of course, you see the game room. So it's just really roomy. All of the rooms are just very nice and roomy, and we just really enjoy it.
Yo, where are you taking me?
Oh, I'm going to take you to lots of places. I'm going to take you to the back side of the island. Then I'm going to take you over to the pasture and the barn and to the other pasture. There's just so many beautiful things to see.
Oh, great. Well, I guess with, 18 acres?
Yes, there are 18 acres, and it is a beautiful place to ride around and look at.
Oh, it is, and you're so right. All those fences are just lend itself to it, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. To me, fences add such a homey feel.
Okay, now, Yo, you said this is the boathouse.
This is the boathouse. It was designed to look like the house, which I think is another really wonderful feature. And it has the fabulous deck on the top. So I'd love to take you up there and show you the views from there.
Oh, let's go take a peek. It is also fabulous.
Thank you. I think so. I really do. And as I was saying before, I still pinch myself all the time and thinking, I really live in this place. I really live here. So it's such a privilege. It really is. But it's more of a privilege to share it with others.
Oh, my.
Look at this deck. Isn't this fabulous?
Oh, it is. I asked her how many slips.
I said 2. Now I'm looking down and going, oh, no, there's 3. So sorry about that.
3 slips. Well, I knew this deck was so big.
Yes, it is.
And there are 3 piers down there.
Yes. There's a lot of pier space, a lot of parking for boats. So when we enjoy our boat company too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Plenty of space to come in for all kinds of parties.
And this area over here is where a lot of the brides get married. It's just a great open space right there on the lake and the point. Yes. So they kind of feel like they're almost in the water there, but they really love that spot. And another popular spot is in front of the fountain.
Oh, I can see why. That is beautiful. And I see you have it all ready for decorating over there.
That's right. It's always ready and available for decoration.
Oh, for any bride, Yo, this would just be a dream place. I know they just fall in love with it.
Thank you. And you know what? I fall in love with our brides, so it's a wonderful match. It really is. Okay, that's a little playhouse that was designed like the house. And so the children that come absolutely love it. You see the little swing set, and it's so much fun to get out there and watch them play. It really is. And we have, I think we've put a few cots out there a time or two and had some lunches out there and done a lot of slides down that slide. Even Grandma has slid down that slide many a time.
That's one playhouse that Grandma wants to be on there, too.
It's so much fun. You better believe it. Spots. I must say I was out here the other day swinging just about as high as I could possibly go, like I was 4 again.
This is perfect. Perfect place to relax.
It really is. I love coming out here and sitting and just enjoying what God has created.
You're right. That little outdoor thing, it looks a little different from a gazebo, but really, you've got a table up there. It's a gazebo.
Yes, if it just had a little different top on it, we would call it a gazebo. But because it's rounded, I don't know. We call it the dome structure. We've called it the gazebo. We call it a little bit of everything. And it doesn't seem to mind what we call it.
Oh, you're right. But, you can sit here, I know you do, and swing and watch the grandchildren.
Oh, it's wonderful. It really is, just to watch them play. And what's nice, too, is the water's very shallow here at the edge. So if one goes in, it wouldn't be too hard to get them out.
All right. That's good thinking.
It is. It's a wonderful thing. It is.
What a fabulous place you have.
Thank you so much. As you can see, this is a wonderful spot for girls to get married. And it looks a lot better dressed up in flowers. Things that we do out here. When she gets married out here, then she has the barn in the background, the lake in the background, the house in the background. So there's just wonderful, wonderful picturesque views from every angle.
Oh, it is. What a beautiful place.
We're going to head to the barn now. We're going to drive across the bridge here. I have people come out and say, is this really an island? And I'm saying, yes, you drove across the bridge. It may not be a long bridge, but yes, it is a bridge.
It is, and you are a little island.
We are.
Well, if you call 18 acres little.
Well, the island itself is about 6 acres, but what's interesting to me is it's Oak Island, and like I mentioned before, Oak Alley is the property in Louisiana that's so famous.
Oh, I see. And so it was named, the builder named the island, Oak Island?
He did. He named it Oak Island.
For that mansion in Louisiana?
Well, I think because it did have so many beautiful oaks here, but it has such similarities. I think that was the thing. He just loved Oak Alley, so he was able to name it something similar and create a very similar house. In fact, even the house colors were pulled from that house. So
Okay, he wanted to duplicate that house.
right, that's correct. I'm going to take you out to the pasture first and let you see where many of our girls get married. This is a very popular spot for our brides. And as you can see, there is a really precious cross up here. A lot of the girls, we have 2 wooden crosses that we decorate oftentimes for weddings.
What a great idea.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty when it's decorated. We will have it draped in burlap with different types of vines and sticks or flowers. Just whatever a bride wants is what we provide. But yeah, we love our crosses.
Oh, such a good idea.
We also have little not gazebos, I'm sorry, but we have different little structures that we can put out here and design and decorate to make it really pretty too. But isn't this just a beautiful view?
Oh, it is. And to look at the house across the lake.
Yes, to be able to see the quaint bridge, to be able to see the barn, to be able to see the lake. It's just such a spectacular view from out here.
Oh, it is. It's just picture perfect everywhere.
Thank you. We think it is. We really do. We think it's just beautiful.
It is overwhelming.
It really is. It's a lot to take in. The first time I came out, I remember thinking, oh my, you almost feel overwhelmed because there's so much, and there's so much beauty here. That I've had so many photographers say, whoa, I'm on overload. So it's true. It's just beautiful from every angle.
And then they can have the reception under that gazebo. Stunning.
It is a beautiful barn. It is a beautiful barn.
Oh, my.
And in the evening, as the light goes down, the sun goes down, this palette of lights is stunning. It truly is stunning. I love it when we have weddings here and I will hear the guests walk in and they'll literally take their breath and go, oh my goodness, I knew she was getting married at a barn, but I've never seen a barn like this. So we take great pride in that.
Oh, we certainly haven't. This is wonderful.
The barn is about 8,000 square feet. So we've got lots of room. Our largest wedding that we've done in the barn was 400 people. So
Wow.
we had a ceremony out by the lake, and then we did the reception inside and outside here. And so what we do oftentimes with a large crowd, we actually seat people inside the stalls. And they love it. And the stalls, great. Thank you. The stalls that are here on the lakeside, we can open up the doors so that they feel like they're on the lake. Isn't that great?
Oh, it is great.
We love that. We love that people will be able to come in and out and feel like they're not, closed in. And it's so adorable when we have this decorated for weddings. We put tables and chairs in here, flowers, or what I love. You see these little logs? We have logs that we've drilled out the top of them, and we put votives in the logs, and just do some really rustic things, and it looks adorable.
Well, and even the horse pictures in the stall.
Yep, we do. I have had a lot of brides who aren't necessarily equestrians who just love the barn, who have said to me, I would have never thought I would want to get married in a barn, but after being here, and what a great view if for inclement weather, if we have this is a great backup plan. We also have a television and DVD player. And we put in Disney movies for the children so that they can sit and have something to do and enjoy. And we have color books and crayons. We have a dress-up box. So it makes fun for the children, too.
You just continually amaze me.
Oh.
You just do everything in such a perfect way.
Well, you're so sweet. I wouldn't say that necessarily, but thank you.
Just outdone yourself. I know I've always been amazed at how you could come up with ideas. But this is just incredible. The horse pictures in here, all the clever ideas, the branches with the lights at the end. It is just breathtaking. No wonder brides choose this.
Is this adorable or what?
Oh, it is.
Flowers in that. We can put candles in that. That was from a June 16th bride. She made, her and her mom made these stick hands. And I thought they were absolutely adorable, so they left them with us. And we have a lot of bottles that are draped in all types of different things, but twine and things that just give it more of a rustic feel. There is a bedroom and bathroom up those stairs right there. There's a loft, bedroom, and bath. In here is an office, a restroom. It's under construction, but there's a full apartment there. So we are in the process of ripping out the office space to make bigger restrooms. So.
It's just perfect.
Your neighbor Molly has allowed us to use her horses from time to time. We did a Southern Bride magazine photo shoot here, and Rachel, who did the photo shoot, was in charge of it, said, I would just love to have horses. So Molly brought her horses over that day, so the beautiful horses are in the photo shoot. Well, then I had another bride who said the only thing that would make this more perfect is if she could have her horses here that day. She loves her horses. So I called Molly. I said, will you do me a favor, Molly? She said, sure. I said, will you bring your horses over and let them run through the pasture when this precious bride is here so that she can have her pictures made with them? And I'm sure y'all heard her scream when she walked out that door and saw those horses running because she screamed so loud. She was so excited. It was a precious moment when she saw those horses running and be able to go out there and have her pictures made with the horses.
Barn, and I've never seen a barn this big, and I've never seen one that looks like this. You have outdone yourself on this one. And how many feet or how much fencing do you have?
We did a Google Google Earth search on it, and it was a little over a mile of white fence. To me, the white fences just make it even more picturesque. I mean, it's beautiful anyway, but the white fences add so much to it.
Oh, it does, yeah.
They're so cute. They will line those logs. They will literally line those logs.
I'm just amazed that you found this. And you said that you found this house, this property on the internet, and had been looking at it for 4 years.
I had looked at it off and on for 4 years. I mean, it had been sold off and on for 4 years, and just really thought it was just a dream.
Oh, my. And it gave me chills. You're talking about the builder-owner. it just gave me chills when you were saying that you called her about this property and to see the house, and apparently she was praying at that moment.
She was. She told me that she was on her horse, and she said, I asked her a couple of questions. She said, can I ask you a question? I said, certainly. She said, are you a Christian? I said, absolutely, yes. And she said, oh my. She said, I am on my horse at this moment, pleading before the Lord and asking him what we should do. And so she said she'd been praying for days, but at that moment, evidently, it was a really intense prayer. And I think we've all been there in our life when we're just having that intense moment because of the way she described it. And some of this, it's conjecture on my part. And then she asked me a couple more questions, and as we discussed it in about a 10-minute conversation, she said several times, almost teary-eyed, you could hear it in her voice, oh my, I cannot believe you have called me at this moment. And I said, well, Cindy, I just have to believe that God had me call, because I was riding down in my car and really had not planned to. But in my spirit, I just thought, I'm going to call about that property. And I did. So I'm just going to give God all the credit because I know that's where it's due.
That's true, because you said it was just more than you ever intended to pay.
Oh, much, much, much more, by about 10 times the amount. So I thought, well, God's a big God. And if he wants it to happen, it'll happen. And I believe that every day of my life.
I didn't even notice that.
And love the willow trees. Just love the willow trees.
I do too. We had one in the yard when I was a little girl, and I loved to play under it.
Oh, did you? Well, it makes such great photographs. First of all, it's just great to look at, but it does make beautiful pictures for brides.
They are just perfect near the water.